What's cracking, guys? Omar Isuf here, back with another video. In this video today, I'm going to attempt a PR. 360 pounds on the bench press. Let me give you context for this story, for what you're about to see. Am I going to get it? Who knows? Stay tuned. My previous best is 350 pounds touch and go. I did that about 2.5 years ago. Since that period of time, I was dealing with a few injuries, some setbacks. I have not benched heavy in quite some time. Until 2017, where I thought to myself, you know what? 350 is pretty good, but you know what's better? 365 pounds. So at the same weight, around the same weight, the goal this year is to increase my bench press by 15-20 pounds. And I want to keep bulking past that. Get a little soft, go up to 190 pounds, maybe even 370, 375, who knows? Because the bench press is a lift that I have not focused on in quite some time, that I still believe I have extra room to grow. I think the squat I really needed to focus on. Deadlift came pretty natural as soon as I learned how to deadlift. And the bench press has always kind of been there, steadily making progress. So now it's time to invest in it. However, at the start of 2017, I decided to do the Kaizen bench press peaking program that myself, Silent Mike, and Bart Kwan created. The problem with that is that at the time I was so out of touch with benching on a regular basis, I hadn't benched heavy in a long time, that my max when I started was probably 330 pounds. Again, I just had not benched heavy in a very long period of time. So I did that 10-12 week peak. At the end, I tried 360. It was close. I did not get it. Alright, so I was a little frustrated because it would have been symbolic, would have been huge. I have not hit a PR in any of the big three lifts, squat, bench, or deadlift, in about 2 years. But I went right back to the drawing board. I got Jeremy Hamilton, Couch, who I highly respect as a coach. He's been there for a long time with me, working with me. He's helped me increase my strength. He's a former 220-pound world record holder. He knows what he's doing, so he gave me a program. I went right to it. I made an announcement about it. This week by week, accumulating good volume, trying to focus on that technique. Worked all the way up to 315 pounds for 8 sets of 3. This was the peak week. So this was the week I was supposed to test once again, get 360 pounds. Now, let's make this dramatic because once again, it's an attempt, and give you a little bit of background information. As you guys could probably tell, I posted a video yesterday. This week, I'm sick as a dog. It just happened. I have a major head cold. Just don't feel optimal whatsoever, but I was given the choice. Either I choose to attempt this PR or peak this week, or I have to go right back to the drawing board, build more volume, and then try again in 4 to 6 weeks. So I thought to myself, I'm going to go in, I'm going to try it. Didn't feel optimal, but I'm going to see how it goes. One of the key differences that I used, or training techniques, honestly, this time, is that I trained with the metal plates, which are heavier at Fortis than standard 45-pound plates. So training 315 with the metal plates, it probably weighs out closer to 325. So when I use today calibrated plates, kilo plates, that are the actual weight that they say they are, it felt pretty damn light. So things were feeling good. I was warming up, did 120 kilos, 135, so I did 297, moved up to 320 pounds, and that flew up. That was the fastest 320 has ever moved with me. So I was feeling good. Jeremy was there. Next jump is 95%, 341, 342 pounds, and then something terrible happened. Again, I prefaced when I said I had the head cold because I wasn't quite with it. I had to keep recalculating the kilos into pounds. I just couldn't really focus again because I being under the weather. And what ended up happening, I didn't check the bar before I unracked. It's an Ohio bar. I clipped the side because it's a pretty narrow bar on one side, and Jeremy had to rescue me. That didn't feel good at all when I did that 95%, especially how fast 320 flew up. So a lot of doubt entered my mind. What am I going to do? I'm going to try this again, then go for 360. 320 moved so fast, but 341, what the hell just happened? So it really was a toss-up what I was going to do. But then I have great support. Jeremy was there. Sean, the owner, he provided a lot of, good support. Just said some things. He was quoting that Russian Olympic weightlifting champion when it comes to mindset. Well, anyways, took some time off, decided, you know what, I didn't just train an additional 10 weeks to try and peak once again for 360, only not to try and get it. Get my head back in the game. Let's go. Let's do this. So I did 342. It moved all right. I wasn't happy with it still, but I got it. Had to make a call. Am I going to try 360 pounds? And then once again, I thought about all the years, all this time, all the progress I've wanted to make, all those sorts of things were entering my mind. And so I thought to myself, 360 pounds, let's go for it. Let's not focus on, extra dramatic pause. Let's not think too much about it. Let's just go in, get a 10-pound PR. So with that being said, took about 5, maybe 8 minutes off, just kind of mentally collected myself, and here you will see now the 360-pound bench press attempt. Hey, not bad. I got it. I got 360 pounds. Before we go on, we have to break this lift down though. Let's be real. I gotta check this ego. So first, well, it was 360 pounds. It's not 365 pounds. Oh, who gives a shit about it? 2, it wasn't quite 2 times body weight. I weighed in today at 181.5 pounds. I weigh myself every day. So it's not quite 2 times body weight. Failed also on that. 3, it's not an IPF approved pause, so it doesn't even count. 4, let's just be honest, I have no calves. I am fat and skinny. I'm skinny fat, so the whole lift doesn't count. But with that being said, with all those excuses out of the way, I'm super happy about this because, again, I walked in feeling terrible. Even though I had peaked, today was just not a hot day, but I had to make the choice. Am I going to try this or build for another 4 to 6 weeks? And I thought, you know what? I've wanted this for a long period of time. Let's go for it. I would say that 360 pounds actually moved surprisingly well given all those different variables. I also have been working very recently on trying to get a little bit more of an arch. I wear that belt as a result. It feels just better on my lower back. I'm a little bit paranoid with my SI. Allows me to get a little bit more of that arch comfortably. So worked on a few different things. I still have a hell of a lot more things to work on. But after 2 years not hitting any PRs on the big lifts, hitting a 10-pound PR, weighing the same weight, or even probably, I think when I hit 350, I was like 183, 184. I'm a little bit lighter, a little bit stronger. It's that consistent progress. And I plan, once again, because I wasn't feeling optimal, I plan in the future going for another PR, hitting even more weight, getting it even better, making it more clean, just building that quality over time. And really, I'm taking a look at the long game. So, while I personally feel, physically like dog shit right now, feeling under the weather, emotionally I feel phenomenal. I just want to thank everyone for the support. I'm glad I finally got this. I'll put it this way, if you guys want to see the breakdown of Jeremy's coaching for me when it comes to the bench press, like this video because, again, I'm going to continue building strength. 2017 ain't done. They said I was finished. Who? I don't know. They said I had no chance. Again, who? I don't know. I'm back. 360 felt damn good. Again, thank you so much for the support. I'm going to get out of here. Stay tuned. If you want to see some weightlifting content, I heard I'm going to have a very special guest July 28th. That's all I'll say. I won't drop any hints. Those that know already know I dropped one hint. Leave it at that. I'll be seeing all you guys, my rascals, in that next video. Peace.